Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dark Souls. Last time we finished up Sin's Fortress, finished exploring, took down the Iron Golem, and we got whisked away by our fairy gargoyles to the beautiful kingdom of Anor Londo. And now it's time for exploration. Let's go. This area is probably my favorite area of the game. It's definitely one of the prettiest areas in the game, and it's such a drastic change from the rest of the game, honestly. Especially the first half, it was all dark, kind of dreary, undead shit everywhere, and just meh. But then you get here and there's sun shining, the buildings are just gorgeous looking. Look at that draw distance too. I love just looking at this area. Let's have a nice little panoramic view. It's just such a gorgeous area to be at compared to the first half of the game. Not that the areas in the first half are bad by any means. It's just I messed up my pan. This one's just so pretty. Anyway, all right. These big boys, don't attack them unless you want to. You can attack them to get them to drop their armor and their weapons. You can farm them, but otherwise they don't bug you as long as you don't attack them. Now I will say there is a treasure chest there that they are guarding. It is not a mimic, and I believe I don't actually remember what's in it. I'm actually not sure. We're gonna hit up the bonfire and we'll go see. That way if I get smushed, then... Let's see what this message says. Probably beautiful view. Praise the sun. Okay. I don't think I have that. I don't think I got that, sadly. Because I'm terrible. Alright. So, we're gonna rest, and we're gonna go ahead and spend our souls for now. Let me see how many levels I get. I can get 6 levels, so I'm gonna pump 3 into faith and 3 into dexterity. Good. I want to get that faith up a little bit to help in later areas. And we'll talk to you.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Okay, so she acts as a firekeeper here, so if you get another firekeeper soul, you can reinforce your Estus.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling. The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet.
So an interesting little bit of lore there if you continue talking to her. Firekeepers are aware that there's other firekeepers, obviously, but they never meet each other, which is, honestly, really sad. Alright, so over here, we're going to see what's in this chest. I think it's some sort of Titanite. I'm not sure if it's a Demon Titanite or a Titanite chunk. What I want to try to do is get it without fighting these guys, but it's going to activate him. Yep, they're going to be... I'm going to try to lure him over here and then run and get it. So, we'll see how this goes. You can fight them. They're not that bad. Because they're fairly slow, but I just don't really want to right now. Let's see what we got. Grab it. Yep, Demon Titanite. Now run. Ah! Oh, he hit me. I got tripped. Ah! Go! Ah! Okay. Whew. Now, one thing I will say, Anor Londo is invasion territory. It's a pretty big PvP area from what I remember, so if you're human, as I am now, be ready, because you'll more than likely get invaded. That's something that, unfortunately, is probably going to happen, seeing as I am human, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, so if we go over this way, there's going to be another 2 chests guarded by another 2 sentinels. One of these chests is a mimic, the other one has a crystal halberd. Really powerful weapon with shite durability. Let me see here. Okay, the chest on the right is the mimic. Huh. I think the mimic chests are actually lighter as well. Alright, let's... Woo! He almost put me in the butt. Alright, come here. Come on. So you want to grab the chest on the left. Yeah, chest on the right is mimic. Chest on the left... Oh, it's a twinkling titanite, not a crystal. Ow! Shit. Roll! Oh shit. Oh shit. Roll. Roll. Okay. Whew. Alright. There's also another path that way that leads to a, I'm gonna go ahead and heal, I'm not gonna rest for bonfire. That leads to a different area that we can't exactly do anything with yet. Let's go over there anyway, just to show it off. And maybe not. Oh, hey big boy. Woo! Woo! They're aggressive. I should just fight them, but I don't want to. I'm a small boy. Can I roll? Yeah. Now run. Okay. You can fight them. If you want to fight them, fight them. I just don't want to right now. We have to deal with some more of them later. So, okay. So over here is, as you can see, a gold fog gate. I actually thought there was a... Oh, no, never mind. That'll be later. So, sealed by the Great Lord's power. That is a fog gate that we cannot get in until we finish Anor Londo. We'll get a certain item once we beat this area, which will then unlock the gold fog doors, which there are, if I recall correctly, 4. One here, one near the catacombs. I am so stuck here, aren't I? One in New Londo, and another one in the Demon Ruins. Let's see. We'll poke you. Oh man. No. Can I just... Can I go under your legs? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Oops. I got trapped in the corner. Alright. Well, that saves me time from having to deal with going around them. I'll show you how to take them out here in a little bit, because there's a couple that we need to take out for reasons. So we'll get there. But now for the actual, like, exploration. If we go straight here, there is a, like, a little elevator. Alright. So, not sure if you can, if you see, my camera would stop like pulsating there. There's a gargoyle over there. There are 2 gargoyles in this area. So if you missed the gargoyle helmet or the gargoyle tail axe, you have 2 more chances to get it here. But it's a little bit easier to get it here because you're not dealing with both of them at the same time, but it's no less annoying. So we are going to go over here first. I believe there should be an item around here. Yeah, I've already activated him, so he's dancing around. I really thought there was an item around here. Could have sworn there was. Let's see if there's this way. I was right. Demon Titanite. So now we have 2 Demon Titans. Let's take a look at those real quick. Reinforces weapons born from special souls. So Demon Titanite is what you need to reinforce boss weapons. The boss souls that we've obtained. Actually, don't know which. This one? I think it's this one. The boss souls that we have obtained can be fused into weapons. They are usually pretty damn good. The Iron Golem, you can get his giant axe. Quelag, you can get a really, really cool sword. I've made it before, but by the time I get it, I usually am pretty happy with my current weapon setup, so I never really use it. I will more than likely make it just to show it off. Okay, gargoyle time. You fight him let's not use lightning. Okay. He is a bit resistant to lightning, so don't use lightning against him. Use a different weapon. He fights relatively the exact same as his counterpart back in the Undead Parish. So honestly, it's a bit of an easier fight because you're not having to deal with 2 of them at the same time. Unless you fuck up and aren't paying attention and it gets you. There we go. So, oh, Gargoyle's Halberd. Did I have that? I don't actually remember. I had the tail axe. I did not. Let's take a look at that. Not a bad weapon, to be honest. It doesn't have anything special about it, but it's not bad, especially if you can get it early on. It does have some sort of effect that can poison and bleed you and shit like that, but it's a decent halberd if you like halberds. It does that little spin attack, which is a lot of fun to use, but I don't have the strength to wield it, so I'm a small, tiny arms. So once you take care of that gargoyle and you go over here, it's a dead end. You cannot progress. So what you're going to want to do is go this way. You're going to want to drop down right here, and you're going to want to follow this rooftop up. First time I played this, it took me for up, and then die because the camera went all wonky on me. That is one thing you need to be careful of when you're around here, especially when you're on the rooftops like that. The camera, when you go through the pillars like that, will go crazy, and like it did there, it went everywhere and caused me to fall, which is sucky, but it's not that big of a deal. Luckily, the gargoyle does not respawn, so we don't have to fight him again. So it's just a matter of getting back over there. What I was gonna say was, the first time I played this game, it took me forever to figure out that you were supposed to go up that area, way longer than I would like to admit. Alright, let's try this again and hopefully not get fucked by the camera this time. I'm gonna slowly walk. Even if the camera messes up, you should be fine. Just, I would recommend going slow so that if the camera does mess up, you can take the time to fix it. Alright. So once we get up here, you're just going to want to roll off to the right and go through this broken window. Now do be careful when you come in here. There are some enemies in here that are very fast. They like to throw um, weapons at you. Throwing knives at you, which will cause bleed. And they are kind of like the thieves. They'll try to backstab you. So go ahead and throw your shield up when you go through here. You can just kind of take a look around if you want. They're not going to activate until, oh, there you go. You can see them right there. They won't activate until you get about right here, and then he'll come down. So they're dual wielding, fast dudes. See, there's a different one right there. And somehow, some way, their throwing knives are tracking. I'm not really sure how they did that, but and he dropped some throwing knives, which might actually come in handy. Okay. Let's go up here. This part, I hate this part so much. I've died here so many times. I do get to the point where I just run it. But for now, I'm going to show you the slow, methodical way of doing it. And then maybe later I'll show you how I usually run it. Which sometimes results in a couple of deaths, but ultimately it's a lot better. Okay, so they're going to activate, and what you're going to want to do, yeah, they're going to throw their throwing knives. You just want to be careful. Guard when you need a guard. Kick him if you need to kick him. But just don't go crazy when you're trying to fight him, or you will fall. You need to take it slow and methodical. Right here, you want to attack this chain so that chandelier falls. That'll be an item we can collect later. And now we're just going to continue walking. Looks like somebody kindled a bonfire. I recommend not running. This guy will sometimes, if you... This guy will sometimes jump at you. He's gonna kill me. The bad thing about here is you can parry them. They're a bit difficult to parry. They're fat. Oh, and then he falls. They're fast, and they take down your stamina really quickly. This area is really, really annoying to get through because of them. So I like the shortcut. I want to get the shortcut as soon as possible so we don't have to fucking deal with those guys ever again. Let's try this again. But you can parry them, and a lot of the times, if you can get their AI to behave properly, they'll just jump off to their death, which is a lot better than what happened there. I'm also not using the best shield for this. I should be using one that has 100% physical block, but I'm not because I like the stamina boost. Another method that you could do is poke him with a spear, since you can hide behind a shield that way. And it's got a little bit longer reach than my Uchi Katana does. But let's see how much it does. I don't actually know how much the spear is going to do to them. Yeah, it doesn't do as much because it's not as upgraded as my Uchi Katana is. So, as soon as I can get it upgraded, I'll upgrade that. You gonna drop anything? No? Alright, let's try this again. This part is like the bane of my existence, to be completely honest. Once I get through here, we can get a shortcut and not have to worry about this shit. Slowly. Now you can also like hit him with magic if you're using magic. You can use throwing items, which is perfectly acceptable. I mean, you do you. Remember, buddy. There we go. Okay, one down. I want to go ahead and heal up. Let's slowly but surely get this done. Okay. I do like to go this way because sometimes I can get that guy to, I can get his AI to cooperate with me and he'll fall. He'll just like jump to his death. But last time, he did not. Come here. There we go. He did it that time. Alright. One more guy left. But we're not going to deal with him right now. If the game will cooperate with me. It's not going to though, is it? Oh, damn it! So what I was trying to do was you can make that jump. You don't have to go around to where he's at and have to go down the stairs. You can jump that, but apparently I didn't have enough of a running start. Alright, third time's a charm. If it fucks up this time, well, we might cut it and I'll just do it off camera. No, I won't do it. We'll get it. It's part of the game, right? Part of the game. You get to see all the areas I struggle with, which is everywhere. Now, this area in particular, just this part. Like the rest of Anor Londo it's still pretty rough, but it's not bad. This part, it's just platforming, I don't know, it's platforming in a game that is not made for platforming. Like, that's one thing that I'm not really that big of a fan of, is it's just, platforming does not fit in this game. The playstyle and just the way the camera moves and everything, it just doesn't work. I'm curious how much, oh my god. Okay, it doesn't do that much damage. My Uchigatana doesn't do that much more damage than this, but more throwing knives. Just because I want to. I'm gonna try something here. Let's see if I can pull them with throwing knives, or stun them into falling off. Because I'm getting really sick of this. I just want to get through this. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Hey, come here. Okay, stop. And then sometimes this happens where they just get stuck in throwing shit at you. Go away. Thank you. God. Oops. Ah, take a throwing knife for good measure. Okay. Try this again. Yay! He cooperated. Yeah, a lot of the times you can get him to do that, or he'll just run off. Okay. We'll do this the correct way this time, hopefully. There we go. Painted Guardian Sword. We'll show that off in a second. Ugh. God, finally. Okay. There we go. Now let's take a look real quick. Where are you at? Painted Guardian Sword. Where? There you are. Curved sword of Anor Londo painting guards, unique shape with flat tip. The guards who strike down those who dare threaten the paintings, attack in a continuous circular dancing motion, a technique passed down through generations. It's a dex scaling weapon, which it's honestly a really good scaling weapon. I didn't realize it was that high. Again, not something I've ever used before. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, you can attack in that spin. It's got a fancy attack, but it's very, very short. The range on it is incredibly short. So now, let's... Ooh, hello. You spooked me a little bit. I didn't see you there. Come here. No. I do not approve. Alright. I'm gonna head down here and grab a couple items. If we can. Or not. Maybe not. Guess not. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna go grab some items right now. Not really sure why I thought that would lead to something. Anyway, we'll go through the fog. And contraption does not move. Okay. So, now, I'm gonna warn you right now. See that gargoyle there? As soon as you activate this shortcut, that mofo is going to come after you. So be careful. Push this lever. This activates the shortcut from the bonfire to the other side of the bridge, so now you do not have to deal... Oh, there he is! Shut up for a minute. Fight this guy. Now you don't have to deal with going through the... Ah! Jesus. Aggressive much? Alright, let's take you out. You're just gonna trap me, huh? Okay. Now, if you do want the gargoyle tail axe, I recommend not locking on. I don't believe I can get another one, seeing as I've already gotten it. I'm not 100% sure on how that works. Pop a heal real quick. Come here, buddy. Yep. Dodge that. Ugh. You're an annoying little bugger, aren't you? Does that, which the other one didn't do that, so that's fun. My God. Okay. Here we go. Oh, very nice. So I got a shield and another helm. Very, very nice. Okay, so down this way. This should, don't quote me, should lead us to a couple of things. Nothing right there. Yes, this leads us to right down here, where there's a bunch more of the painted guards. But we're gonna explore over here. There's a bunch of these guys here, so be careful. They're everywhere, and they'll all trigger if you're not careful. Luckily, like, they stagger relatively easily, but oh, they're fast, and when you get a bunch of them on you, oh boy, oh boy, it's a rough time. Just, thank you. You're not dead. I thought you were dead. Back off and heal real quick, just in case. They walk so menacingly towards you. Hey man, I don't appreciate that. No. Yeah, that's better. Oh, and he dropped a humanity, very nice. Okay. No, not even one more, there's like 3 more. 4 more. God, they're everywhere. Forgot how many of them were down here. 5 more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are they all coming from? Like I said, luckily they stagger, but because there's so many of them down here, they can surround you very easily, as they are doing to me. And yeah. I'll heal too. Thank you very much. You're dead. There we go. It has knife in head. Okay. Great magic weapon sorcery. Really, really useful to have. Another Painted Guardian guarding what I believe is to be the Painted Guardian set. Fuck that up. Just die, thank you. God. Oh no, it's the Black Iron set. So the set of armor that Tarkus was wearing is right there. And then this we're going to cover later. This is actually leads to an area. I don't think I have the item for it right now. If I do have the item for it, I don't want to examine it because I don't want to go in there right now. But we'll come back to that. That leads to a completely optional area that's pretty cool. You don't have to go there. I'll show it off, but it's not required. Alright. So I think for now, we're gonna go hit up the bonfire and we'll call it here. And come back next time and do some more exploration. Yeah, I want to hit up the bonfire because there's a part coming up that's gonna be kind of rough. So we'll go ahead and call it here. I'll hit up the bonfire, come back around here, and we'll continue this next time. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.